only gonna do this once because this thing's got just not a big surviving transmission, so. Get some get up for an old girl. She gets you up to speed in no time. It's the first time I've ever done a 0 to 60 in this thing. I've, gotten on the freeway and it's just bam right there, 70 miles an hour. So, this 3 liters got some freaking pep for being a 98, and I'm trying to chase down a noise right now, but I don't know if you can hear it in the video. It's kind of like a squealing noise. It sounds to me like a squeaky bell. I don't know if you can hear that a little bit, but it sounds like a rattly bolt or something. To me, it sounds like a belt tensioner rattling. It's very specific. It's under load. It's only at a certain RPM or a certain throttle, certain amount of load, I should say. It's very precise. And when engine was cold and I was just barely revving it up, maybe 15 to 1800 RPM, you could hear it rattling. And by the time I started kind of getting an idea of where it was coming from, it quit. Of course. Well, let's see if it'll do it while I'm driving. And sure enough, it does. Silent. If you put any kind of throttle and you can hear that whistling. You can hear that rattling noise. I can hear it. I don't know if you can. But that's the kind of thing I'm chasing down, because that makes me wonder about timing belt tensioner, or maybe like alternator or something. So it just sounds like a bearing going bad somewhere. And Dad thought it sounded like 2,000 RPM when she does it. So, oh, not ideal, not ideal. But yeah. So I figured I'd do a quick 0 to 60 in this thing. I've never done one, and I know she's got some get up for being a 98 with 200,000 miles pretty much. She's a ripper. 2,000 RPM is the magic number for this thing. So. God, that bugs me. What the hell is that? But now it's doing it again. It wasn't doing it before. When I first started driving, it wasn't doing it. So now it is. So hopefully I can get under there, rev it up a little bit, and hear it. Because, cow, I need to fix that. I need to figure out what it is. That's a belt tensioner of sorts. It needs to get sorted now. So, especially if it's timing belt, this is an interference engine, so timing belt breaks and things get out of time, you're slapping pistons against valves and stuff, and that's just catastrophic failure pretty much. There's very few instances where you can replace the heads or something and pistons not have damage, and yeah, good luck with that. So alrighty, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll let you know once I find out if I can find the noise, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching. God bless. Okay, now that I started the car, there's this clicking noise that wasn't there before, but besides that, I found out, like I said, it's under load that it makes this noise. Noise. It's about 1500 RPM in drive, trying to do a little mid burnout or something. That's always fun. I don't know what it is. Dad said sound like driveline. So I don't know. Probably end up having to pull the starter and check the torque converter bolt or something. Make sure that they're still tight. That's the only thing I can think of, to be honest. That would be on the driveline side. That'd be rattling. There's nothing else really. So hopefully that's all it is, I guess. I'm going to get it down to the shed, and I guess we'll warm our hands next to the manifold and hopefully find a simple, quick and easy, put some thread lock on her and wish her the best of luck. So alrighty, thanks for watching. God bless. Alrighty, so I just wanted to make a quick conclusion to this video. I found the noise, and it was not torque converter bolts or belt tensioner or anything like that. Instead, it was my new manifold setup. The flange bolts down there, one on both sides, the nuts had backed off, fallen off, and the bolts are just rattling around in there. So I found a couple Stouffer lock nuts in the shed, and they will fit the threads just fine. I had to repair the threads on the back when it rattled around so much. It flattened all the threads and it started wearing away the bolt towards the bottom. So fixed the threads on it, put a couple Stouffer nuts, and I'll keep an eye on the other two on both sides and tightened them all down again, made sure the flanges were lined up properly, and that'd be the end of the noise. So I just figured I'd put a conclusion to that, because it would make you wonder what the heck was making such a racket. But yeah, thankfully something simple, not something that's going to cost another couple $100 type of thing. And car goes from nickel and diamond to $100 bills, you know. That's usually how it goes. Just keep the thing so the check engine lights off. Next thing you know, oh, it needs head gaskets, or needs a new transmission, or who knows, you know. So anyway, hope you guys satisfied with that quick little touch-up repair, I guess, or the end of the story. So thanks for watching. God